Maybe we have seen a ton of intimate scenes while searching for the thrill in all MCUs. From Thor and Jane to Peggy and Steve, let's rank them all. The awkward relationship between Bruce and Nat appears out of nowhere in Avengers: Age of Ultron, fueled by some forced dialogue and unrealistic lust. The Age of Ultron revealed Hawkeye's hidden family, despite the belief that Natasha and Clint are possible items. Well, Bruce was a choice too. As the couple takes cover at the Barton family's compound, Natasha tells Bruce about her forced sterilization. Anyway, let's get to the video. Steve Rogers and Sharon Carter. Steve, really, it is not a good idea to go after her grandniece when the girl you really want to kiss is dead. It is pretty awkward. For sure, Captain America, the Civil War's Steve Rogers longs for Peggy Carter. But rather than going out with the distant relative of your deceased girlfriend, the way to deal with that issue is to see a grief counselor. Who wants to wager some money on whether Steve tells Peggy the truth about the incident when he travels back in time in Avengers Endgame? It is wise to say no. Following a heated exchange between Steve and Sharon Carter on an abandoned bridge underpass, Bucky and Sam give Cap the respect nod. However, it does not make anything any less strange. Jane Foster and Thor. Apart from their lack of chemistry, there is nothing particularly awful to say about Thor and Jane Foster. Nothing about them as a duo makes them compelling characters in and of themselves. In Thor, their kiss appears to be an attempt to consume each other's faces, making it difficult to witness. Despite being the god of thunder, he does not exactly cause Jane to shudder in this scene. When Thor departs for Asgard, he vows to return for her, but we really would prefer if he didn't. It is time to move on from him after he arrived, observed, and was somewhat defeated.
Hear that Jane dumped you.
She didn't dump me, I dumped her. It's a mutual dumping.
I am sorry to hear that Jane broke up with you. She didn't dump me. I dumped her. It was a mutual dump. Beyond that uncomfortable kiss, their relationship never really goes anywhere. Vision and Wanda Maximoff. Fans will not invest in a pairing if the entire build-up occurs off-screen, without even a brief conversation, even though the MCU prioritizes action over relationship development. Thus, when Vision and Wanda kiss in Infinity War, it is almost startling. The couple was at odds during the Civil War when we last saw them, but when they share a gentle kiss in a hotel room, are fans now expected to assume that the couple is happily in love? This kiss had the potential to be among the greatest in the MCU with a little more work. However, it seems out of place without providing an explanation of Wanda and Vision's relationship. For the benefit of viewers who may not be acquainted with their comic book past, the film ought to provide some background information on their relationship before focusing entirely on it. Peter Parker and MJ. There is not typically room in the MCU for high school romance because the majority of the characters are fully grown adults. That is, until Marvel managed to include Spider-Man. With his incredible chemistry with Zendaya as Michael Jackson, Tom Holland gives fans of the Marvel Cinematic Universe possibly the best live-action version of Spider-Man we have ever seen. As expected, the couple's first kiss is adorable and awkward, which only serves to highlight how cute they are. Tony Stark and Pepper Potts. Although Tony and Pepper's relationship is turbulent, it would have been better if it had been smoother. Iron Man, played by Robert Downey Jr., has needed a strong female partner to support him since the 2008 film of the same name launched the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And then there is Pepper Potts, played by Gwyneth Paltrow, who puts the Playboy superhero to shame. Iron Man 2's couple experiences a turbulent relationship, 2 films full of sass, and a fair share of contempt before they finally share their best on-screen kiss. Pepper and Tony cannot resist having a passionate makeout session on a rooftop with a view of the burning city. It does not seem to matter that they are having a fight, or that Pepper stated she was leaving 5 seconds before they made eye contact. Everything about it is very Tony, Pepper, and Marvel. And with this, we give this rating session an end. Let us know your suggestions as well. And yes, don't forget to subscribe for more such spicy content. Stay sassy, stay trendy.